Good morning. Damn, that's hot. Good morning, Susan. Good morning, Alicia. Good morning. Buenos días. Y feliz miércoles. Hey, Star. Amazing. Hey, cuz. For those of you who are on my Instagram, you must watch my stories from last night. How do you watch my stories? Click my profile picture, and it'll take you into my stories. You have to see last night at midnight was Shaq's birthday, Shaquille O'Neal. So we were all at TNT. And you have to see everybody dancing for his birthday. You have to see this guy. So when we're done, go to Instagram and go into my stories and watch the video. I can't put it on Facebook because it has a song playing and Facebook will take it down. How's my pinky? Good. Sore. Little sore, but that's normal, right? But it's good. Feels good. I love it. I know it's not for everybody, but I love it. Today is show day. Today is show day. We shoot Power Star Live today. If you're on Twitter, if you are on Twitter, please take a minute to go over to Twitter and go to the Power Star Live page and follow the page, please. My tattoo says promise. Promise in script. Pinky promise. Anyway, today is Ash Wednesday. To all of my fellow Catholics and any other faith that believes that we, from ash is which we came and ash is which we will return. Today is Ash Wednesday. Lent season begins. I'm so excited. I'm going to go try to find ashes. I need to do coffee talk quick, get dressed, and go find a church. So, Ash Wednesday, no meat on Friday. What am I giving up? I don't know. I need to think of it. I need to make real decisions, but I'm just not there yet. Anyway, funny story. If you want to know my Instagram, it's at Jamie P. Sullivan. Jamie P. Sullivan. So when we're done, you can like my Instagram and you can watch the stories and you can see Shaq. You can see us dancing for Shaq's birthday. Okay. So, funny thing. An ex-boyfriend of mine moved to California and sent me a message yesterday. He sent me a few, but yesterday's was, hey, now I haven't responded to him. Okay? I have not responded to him because, not because he's an ex-boyfriend, but because I don't have there is nothing that I want. Thank you, BB. That's very sweet. There's nothing I want on that side of the door. You know what I mean? Like, there's just nothing. A lot of exes I would be friends with, but this one, no, thank you. Thank you. Next. Thank you. Next. So he sends me a message yesterday about that he moved to LA and he wants to know, will I help him establish his career? Now, do you remember the guy named Cisco who sung the Thong song? Black guy, blonde, curly hair, very odd look, but worked in the 90s. That's what this guy looks like right now. I'm not judging. You want to rock out the Cisco look in 2019, you go right ahead. But don't hit me up talking about, do you know anybody in LA who's looking for that? What? Ain't nobody looking for that. Cisco isn't even looking for that. Okay? So I didn't respond. So he hit me again and was like, how are you? How are your kids? I didn't respond. First of all, I'm working. Second of all, what? Stop. Now, I haven't responded to any of his messages. So he's been messaging me for 2 years. He found me on social media. Fine. So my girlfriend yesterday, I was FaceTiming her, and she was like, he's still hitting you up? I was like, yeah, it's cool. Whatever. They always do. Because they search for me in a million other women and never find me. No, I'm just kidding. Just kidding. I'm not kidding. And anyway, she was like, he should have loved you better when he had you. And at first I was like, yeah, you know what it is, blah, blah. And then I was like, actually, I should have loved me better. And she was like, what? Why you make this not your fault? Why you make? I was like, no. I should have loved me better. Like, it doesn't matter how he loved me. It doesn't matter what he did or didn't do, right? It was what I allowed. It was what I thought I deserved. It was who I was at the time. I didn't have any self-love. First of all, I was young. We dated when I was in college and the year after college. So I think it was like my senior year and the year right after. So, probably less than 2 years. And at the time, I didn't love myself the right way. The amount of shit that I allowed to go on in that relationship, the amount of red flags I ignored, the amount of lies I swallowed, the amount of nights I cried myself to sleep because I didn't know where he was or if he was telling me the truth, the amount of girls that showed up at my door and said, I slept with your man. It goes for any situation. We always want to put it on the man. He should have loved me better when he had me. He should have respected me. He should have blah, blah, blah. Okay. He should have. You're right. He absolutely should have. But so should you. You should have loved you. You should have respected you enough to say, I won't tolerate this. This doesn't work for me. And a lot of times, as women, we only get that when we are fed up. When we are all the way done is when we go, you know what? This doesn't work for me anymore. And I'm not mad at him. The reason that I'm not answering his messages is not because I feel some type of way about him. It's not because I'm angry. It's not because I'm mad. I'm long over all of that. Long over. But I don't answer his messages because honestly, he wasn't that interesting. I'm sure he's grown and he's a new person and blah, 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 but I don't think so. And every time I see him, all I can think is, baby, make the booty go. Bennett, Bennett. You get what you're, right. You get what you're supposed to learn. The season is over and you move on. But the notion that he should have done it better or he should have done it different takes away the fact, the onus on me that when does it come about what I'm willing to do for myself? How many of us are in friendships now where we're the only one hitting them up, where we're the one chasing them, we're the one doing all the work, and we want to feel some type of way about the people we're dealing with, but the truth is it's how we've allowed it to go. We don't love ourselves enough. We don't respect ourselves enough. We don't value ourselves enough. And we think we need to be out here chasing people, texting first, always making plans, showing up. Why? Why are the men so fucking annoying? David Coate, we get it. You're a Cancer, okay? Between Fred yelling at me about Jesus and you yelling at me about cancer, it's a lot. We seen it. We seen it. We seen it. It's just a different time. And we've all learned enough. We've learned, like, it doesn't matter how you love me. It matters how I love me. I'm teaching you how to treat me. What you do and what you get away with is what I allow. And that is true. That is true with work, with friendships, with love, with lovers. Honestly, if yours, okay. Listen to me now. We're going to shift this conversation for a second, and then I got to go get ready. Okay. My girlfriend is sleeping with this guy and they're having casual sex. This is not a relationship. They are not trying to be in a relationship. They are just friends with benefits. And she says to me, he's always with the... So I said, well, what have you shown him differently? What have you communicated to him? And she said, nothing. I mean, it's good. It's just, it's always, whatever. And I said, so basically, you've been silent. So this man comes to see you. You guys have a cocktail or whatever you do. You have sex. He basically, literally blows your back out and then leaves. Or whatever. I don't think the coming and going is the problem. She's very fine with him coming and literally going. And she said, yeah. And I said, so you're teaching him how to have sex with you? And she was like, I didn't show him that. I said, that's not the point. You stay quiet and you say nothing, right? So he thinks I come in, I do my thing. She likes it. She says nothing. We're good. I'm out. Right? If you don't tell him that you want it differently, that you need it differently, that your body craves it differently, he's not a mind reader. If he comes in and smashes you out and you let it go like that, he's going to think you want him to come in and smash it out. One thing about men and sex is if they think they have you figured out, they will keep going that exact way every time. Because one thing about men is they want to get it right. They do. They want to get it right. So if they think they're getting it right by the way that they're doing it and you not saying anything, she doesn't care about being used. She only wants the sex. So we're fine. Everybody there is fine. The issue is I'm taking a part of our lives where we don't communicate. We don't make it about us. We don't make it about us. And we need to. You teach people how to love you. You teach people how to sex you. You teach people how to treat you. It's what you accept. So the arrangement they have is fine, but you got to speak. You got to tell them whoa. Let's slow it down. Let's try this. Okay? You may throw them off for a second, but men are pleasers. They want to know. Hold on. What did Andy say? We got a man here. Women listening to women for advice on men is a disaster waiting to happen. Okay, Andy. If you say so. I'm more of a man than I am a woman, so I think we're okay. Oh my God, Mimi loves donuts. That's fucking funny. Ladies, the best time to tell a man what you want him to do during sex is literally when you turn around, when you're throwing it back, turn around and tell him. Do it like this. He will. My point is, it's a bigger picture. It's a bigger issue. It's not just about sex or love or whatever. It's about what you are willing to tolerate. You cannot point the finger at a man and go, oh, but he just has sex the same way every time. And you didn't say anything to him. So he comes in thinking he's doing the Lord's work up in there. You gotta use your mouth. And it's the same thing in love and friendship and work. Use your mouth. Okay? You've got to decide what you want for yourself and pursue that relentlessly. Pursue that. I know Ash Wednesday. Okay. I got to go get ready because I got to go find ashes and I don't know where I'm going around these parts. All right, Andy. Is it horrible advice, Andy? Don't tell the man what you want in bed, right? Just keep letting him jackhammer your back out because he's too fragile. He probably can't take it. Girls, don't have sex with Andy. All right. Anyway, it isn't about them. It's about you and what you are willing to put up with. It is about you wanting to love yourself differently. That's it. That's all it is. That's what it was when I was in my 20s. That's what it was when I was in my 30s. And that's what it is now. So I Googled the Catholic Church. I just don't know if they're going to give me ashes if I just like roll up in there. But we're finna find out. I love you guys so much today. Don't forget, hi Jerome, it is Power Star Live Day. If you are on Twitter, please go over to Twitter and follow at Power Star Live. We are live at 4:00 Eastern. Such a fun show today. We have Head Crack. We have, oh my gosh, the funny guy who says, why are you asking all them questions? People saying you shouldn't have to teach a grown person how to treat you. Oh gosh, everybody's damaged. Everybody's damaged. You got to teach people how to treat you. It just is what it is. All right, I love you guys so much today, so much. I'm going to go to church and I'm going to get these ashes and I'm going to pray for all of us. I love you and God loves you. Let Lent season begin. May you all have a beautiful, beautiful 40 days of Lent and fasting and sacrifice and knowing God's love. And I just love you so much and God just loves you so much and I love being part of that journey. Have a great, great day.